Hello, my name is Irida and welcome back. Today's video is going to be all about what I have on my iPad. Now this is the normal iPad, it's not the iPad Air or iPad Pro, and this is 64 gigabytes. I think I purchased this last year, so 2021 I believe. So I've had it for like almost half a year or just over that, and I have been absolutely loving it. Now, quick disclaimer, I am not a student anymore and I use my iPad mainly for content creation, emails, watching Netflix and just making like thumbnails and things like that. So I will show you a few of the apps that I've recently kind of discovered and I've been loving, so let's get straight into it. Starting off with the front cover, this is an image I took from Pinterest, and I love kind of like the shadows of the palm trees against the white textured wall. It's super simplistic and minimal, and I just find it really calming to look at. So that's my front cover. When you unlock the iPad, this is the first screen that pops up. Before we get into this though, let's swipe one to the right, and here I have a few widgets. Up at the top I have a board, which is one of my Pinterest boards. I believe this is my spring Pinterest board, and this updates every hour and it changes the image for another image from that board. I just think that's such a cool feature, and I only recently discovered you can do that. I also have the weather, the iPad battery percentage, and I also have a little subscribers, view count and video count. Which I think is really cute. Like, I haven't updated that for a wee bit now, but you basically go into the app and it just automatically updates, so I will show you that when we get to that specific app. Traveling back to the first main page, this is sort of like almost like a gallery wall that I created. Starting here I have a clock. I also have a little calendar which also has a clock attached. I just think it looks quite cute. And the other images again are all from Pinterest. A little palm tree, again that same lock screen image, and I have like a little print and some sort of like more beachy vibe photos and a little quote as well. Down at the bottom I have YouTube, which is the normal YouTube app. I have YouTube Studios. I also have Pinterest and Netflix. Those are the four that I tend to go on the most, and that's why I decided to pop them down there. Swiping one along, this is, I would say, the main page where all my apps are. So this is what it looks like in portrait. That's kind of how I aim to design it. However, it still looks good in landscape as well. Starting from the top, I have that same calendar with the clock, same as the previous page. I just think it's quite cute, and it adds a little bit more to the overall theme of the page. I also have another clock. Don't know why I have two, but hey, why not? I have settings, and then as you kind of go along, I have this widget, which I will go into specifically. It's actually an app. I have Notion, App Store, Safari, Calendar, and then moving along one, I have an emails folder, music folder, camera, photos, and then productivity, editing, and then two widgets. These two widgets are again that from my Pinterest boards. One of them I believe is my future apartment Pinterest board, and the other one I believe was created just for like a widget. So I have like a few cool like quotes and images that again change up every 1 hour. Let's maybe begin with Notion. So Notion I have loved for a while, and I don't tend to be on it that much anymore, but I still use it sometimes, so I like to keep it on my kind of like main page. So I have like daily things, personal things, work things and life things. I've got my agenda, content planner, habit tracker, journal and workouts, and you can see all the other bits there as well. I've got some images down at the bottom, and maybe I'll show you one of the pages as an example. Let's go into content planner. So here I have a calendar. This calendar is June right now, well, going to be June soon, so I haven't actually added anything on here, but I tend to plan my videos, so they go up on Sunday, so I'll add whatever videos it is I'm uploading. Like if I go back one, you can see like that's what's happening here. And here I just have a bunch of video ideas, a bunch of other video ideas, and a bunch of other video ideas. I also have music I've used, however I've not really used that section. Some collaborations that I need to keep a track of what I've like what brands I'm working with for Instagram, etc. So that's my kind of main page that I use on Notion. So that's the only one I'm going to go into today, but moving along, I'm not going to go into the Apple specific ones because you guys know what they are. Moving along to potentially emails, again I just have the Apple Mail and Gmail as well. I also have music. This is just like music and podcasts. Camera and photos, again I won't go into, but these two folders are kind of like where my main apps are. Jumping into the productivity folder, here firstly I have notes. I just find notes like the quickest way of writing something down. Like if I need to very quickly write something, notes is where I tend to go. I also have an app called Structured. Now this Widgetsmith is from the app Structured, and I just think this app is so cool. So for example, I will show you how you can basically plan out your day. So I'll show you yesterday's day. I haven't yet done today. Yesterday I woke up, I had breakfast, I got ready, and you can kind of like plan it in time slots. And then once you've completed the task, you can like tick it. So I've got get ready, I did a food shop, then I went with Lyle for a coffee and we did some holiday planning, then we went to the gym together, and then I just had like a nice relaxing evening and plan out some videos and things, which I haven't added on here, but I just think this is such a cool way of seeing how your day is divided and what you spend most of your time on. And as you can see, like here I've got plan what's on my iPad video, breakfast, like you can add as many things as you want or kind of like as minimal things as you want. And the cool thing about this app as well is that you can link your own calendar, which I haven't done yet, but it automatically like puts in your appointments and things like that, which I think is fabulous. Moving along one is Daily Bean, and this works a little bit better in Portrait, however you kind of get the gist. So this app is a habit tracker app, and I just think this is such a cute idea. You basically go into each day and it asks, have you tracked your day yet? And then if I haven't, I go into it. So for example, how was your day? I would put like how my day is. So today I've had a really good day. What the weather's like, it seems to be cloudy, sunny and raining. Actually, it hasn't rained yet today yet. It keeps changing when it's quite windy as well. So social side, who have I spent time with? I've spent time with my boyfriend. What meals have I had? So far I've had breakfast and lunch, but of course I'll have dinner. And you can kind of customize this, like you don't have to fill out each individual one, but I just think this is such a cute idea. As you can see, I've only done a few days, however I just think it's such a cute idea. So that's the next app which I've been loving. Next along I have Wix. Wix is where I create my website. So this app is super useful. I do believe it works better on a laptop, but if you need to change something or view something quickly, this is a good app to have if you are creating a website. Moving on along, as you can see, I like only having like one line rather than like 2 or 3 or 4 lines of apps. I don't know why, it's just a thing. Here I have Teams and Zoom. These apps were mainly used when I was at uni and just needed to jump on like Teams calls or Zoom calls. The fun app in this section is the Flip Clock. Now I've only recently discovered Flip Clock. However, it's just an app that gives you that really cute digital flip clock look, and it's super aesthetic. The only thing is, iPads don't yet support the kind of sleep mode like iMacs and MacBooks, that you can kind of set this up as like a sleep background. So you just need to keep the app running to have this up, but it basically does the same thing, and I just think it's really cute. So I have that app as well. Returning back to the main page, I am going to go into editing, which is the final app on the main screen. And here I have a few apps that I find useful to edit photographs, work on thumbnails. So I have Fonto to start off with. Fonto's great. Here I would just kind of like create a new page. So we'll just do like a white image. You can change what like sizes, say use, and then I would like add text. Fonto has so many fonts, as you can see here, so it's so useful when creating thumbnails. So yeah, I tend to use this a lot for thumbnails. So that's the first app in the editing folder. Next along we have Canva. Now Canva is a holy grail for me. I basically use it for everything. As you can see here, I've got like media kits, thumbnails, CVs, like anything you could possibly think of, like logos, more thumbnails, other work stuff, like so many things, so many random things. It's just a very useful app. If you don't know what Canva is, I definitely recommend searching it up and kind of maybe even watching a little video about how to use it. But it's super simple and it's just a great graphic design app. Next along I have Procreate. Procreate, as you probably know if you've seen any previous videos like this, is an app that you can like draw and create, again, thumbnails, animated text. Like you can do so much on Procreate. And as you can see, like my little gallery, I've used it for a thumbnail, I've like cut out things, like I've used it for a few different things. Here, this is the color of my background, so again I will pop this on the screen so you can screenshot it in case you want to use this exact color for your background. Moving along, we have Imovie. Now I've kept this on the editing page, however I haven't actually used it to edit videos yet. I don't know how good it will be, but I am going on holiday and I think I will attempt to edit a few videos whilst I'm away on here, so we'll see how that goes. I definitely think it will be useful, and previously I've used Imovie when I first started my channel, so yeah, I definitely think it'll be a useful app. Swiping one along, I just have the Widgets app here and voice memos. And that is pretty much everything I have on my main page. So moving one along, this is again a gallery wall. These are mainly Widgetsmiths, and here I have a little calendar with today's date and today's day. And I just find these photos like really cute. I will again pop them in a little Pinterest folder and pop them down below. But yeah, this is basically everything on my iPad, and on the right hand side to that I also have like all the apps arranged by Apple default. That overall is everything I have on my iPad. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the big thumbs up down below and click the subscribe button if you want to get notified whenever I post, which is every Sunday at 4 PM. And I've got some very exciting content coming up, so you won't want to miss out. Again, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next Sunday with a brand new video. Bye!